Oni, nin wabishke migwan, migizi dudem, Mackinac, Sault Ste. Marie, Ogichida. My English name is Tony Miron. What I said in my language was my name is White Feather. I'm Eagle Clan of the Mackinac. The drum brings unity to all tribes. And I'm talking about the red, yellow, black, and white, because all tribes need to be representative to help the oldest living elder today. That's the earth. And that's the culture that I think the young people need to start learning about. It's not just the dancing, although that helps, the storytelling, the spirituality within the own native people. But today, our oldest living elder is hurting. And when the drum plays, it's the voice of the earth, and she calls all tribes, not just the Native American, but all tribes, because that's what it's going to take to help heal the earth. The earth belongs to all. If people need to get angry, then get angry to help the earth. And that's what I've learned from my elders, because this earth shares everything with us. Her water, her trees. You know, some white men say, well, my house is haunted. Well, look at all the trees that gave their lives that are in your house, and each one of those trees have a spirit. No wonder your house is haunted. And the best way to fix it is just let those spirits be. Because it's the earth that needs our help. And hopefully the culture will change. I went to visit an elder. I used to go to his house and cut his wood while he was gone. He would take his kids to the beach. And I would cut his wood, then I'd leave. And he'd see me at a lodge later on, and he would mention, somebody's been coming to my house and cutting wood. Well, I never told him who it was. And one day, I went out to his house, and I started cutting his wood because he had left. Well, he'd come back in a little while, and he caught me. And that was one of the best days I had, because he sat me down and started sharing stories with me. And he told me one of a Indian man who went out into the forest, and he picked a plant. He brought it home, and he made a tea. And it tasted good. And a yellow man came into the area. He went out into the forest, he picked a plant, he brought it home, and he made a tea. And it tasted good. A black man went out and picked the same kind of plant and brought it home and made a tea. How'd it taste? He said. It tasted good. He said it tasted the same. So what can a plant teach the Indian? End of story. When I was a young man, I had a BB gun. I got my first BB gun. And I wanted to shoot something. So I shot this little chickadee. And I walked over and I held that chickadee up, and his little head was hanging there, and I felt so bad. So I had a little funeral for him, and I buried him. I didn't shoot him for food. I didn't shoot him for anything except for I got a new BB gun. That night I went to sleep and I dreamed. I dreamed that when I woke up in the morning, there was no bird singing for me outside. It was very quiet. And when I did finally wake up, they were out there singing. So see, even the chickadee doesn't hold a grudge.